Hello, welcome back. It's jewellery time. Taken from my live show, what you're about to see is our collection of Kingfishers, which I absolutely love. They are the perfect colour and style to transition your jewellery wardrobe from summer right the way through into late summer, as I'm calling it, not ready to let summer go yet, and all the way through into autumn as well. See what you think. Let's listen in. And it's Friday night! Woo! Hi, everybody. Happy Friday. Lovely to have your company on this beautiful Friday evening in September. I cannot believe it's September and I cannot believe it's Friday again already. But honestly, where did August go? It seems like 2 minutes ago that I said, oh, we're here and it's summer and it's August. And now all of a sudden it's September and it's late summer because even though meteorologically speaking summer is finished, I'm not ready. So so we're classing it all as late summer, okay, for as long as I possibly can. We've had a bank holiday this week as well, which always makes the week feel a little bit strange, doesn't it, if you are fortunate enough, as I am now, to have bank holidays off. Yeah, so we've had a very lovely week, and I've got a very lovely jewellery collection to show you tonight as well. Very excited to see what you think. Now, some of these pieces you may have seen before. I've got two extra special one-off pieces because I know how much you love them. So I thought I'd show those for you tonight. And I've got our ring of the week. Hello! Featuring this month's birthstone, it's Sapphire. Now, Heathcliff will probably be featuring in this video. Heathcliff, if you've not watched before, is my little Cairn Terrier puppy, and tonight he's just he's just got the weight of the world on his shoulders. I honestly don't know what's the matter, but he's just sort of, oh, hey, hello, here he is. Thank you. You just tried to end the video there. So he's just been wandering round. So don't eat the jewellery. That's just 1 minute. Whoa. That's a good boy. Let's sit you down there. Yes. Tell me your secrets. And he's just been having just generally a hard life, according to him. I'm not quite sure why. He's been out today for a lovely walk, for a lovely WALK. He's had lovely food. He's had a lot of fuss, and look, he's just a small picture of despondency. So I'm not quite sure what that's all about tonight. He's just had a yes, I know. I'm telling them. I'm telling them now. He's just had one of his yak's milk bones, which is down by my feet, because I hoped that that would kind of see us through the video, but obviously that's not to be. So he's clearly going to sit on my knee. Whoa, just swap round. That's it. Oh, he's down. He's away. He's away. He's sure going to find one of his squeak toys. No barking though. Oh my goodness. Hi to Georgina. Happy Friday. And happy Friday to Sarah as well. Sarah says you're a beautiful boy. He's having a look to see if he can see a beautiful boy. Happy Friday to Tara and happy Friday to Kathleen as well. It's lovely to have you all with me tonight. I hope you've been having a lovely week. Did you get some time off over the bank holiday? I did. It was a rare occurrence. It was great. We had a doggy birthday party on Sunday. Which was fabulous because Heathcliff has recently been one, and my sisters, both of their dogs have birthdays at a similar time to Heath. So we had a big birthday party. One of my little sisters hosted my middle sister. So that was all good fun. And you've been coming in and seeing me in the shop this week as well. A lot of you planning for Christmas, which is always lovely to see. You can't plan too early. Happy Friday, Caroline. Lovely to have your company. And I am, of course, taking deposits now for Christmas. So if you do see something, and I was chatting to somebody today, and I said, if you do the thing where you buy Christmas presents, take them home and forget where you've put them, then the deposit system works really well for that, because I obviously keep them in my safe. So there you go. It works on so many levels. So we're doing that for you now. All you need to do is come in, choose the piece that you like, or pieces that you like. If you've got jewellery to buy for lots of people, lucky you and lucky them if that's the case, and then yeah, we'll put them in the safe and you can pay off in little bits up until Christmas. Job done. It's easy peasy. I'm excited to show you this collection tonight. Tonight I'm going to show you our Kingfisher collection, and there are some new additions to this collection as well. I absolutely love this collection, you'll be unsurprised to know. I'm just coming out because we were all nicely focused, and then Heath jumped in there, so it kind of unfocused, so I do apologise about that. Let me just see if I can get this into a nice focus for you again. So this is our mini Kingfisher pendant. Oops, he wants to turn around there. He's all in silver, and this collection features turquoise, which of course is the birthstone for December, and amber as well. And I always think amber is great all year round, but autumn really speaks to amber for me. I love what's the matter? Do you love amber as well? Yes, you're sitting chatting to me. I think amber just lends itself to autumn, and I think it just works so very well with those colours. I'm just searching for the saviour yak's milk bone, but he's buried it somewhere. He's gone to dig it up now. And with those autumnal colours, when the leaves start to change on the trees, I just think amber works so well. This pendant is a really sweet size. Just let me show you on me how that sits. Where are we? And we are just going to need to bring this down a little bit. Just bear with me, and let's just tilt. There we go. So you can see just against me. So she's a nice mini size. Let's just, oh, she's gone with the bleach on. There. So you can kind of see that size. Nothing too heavy. Of course, with her being amber, she's nice and light as well. So she's super, super comfortable to wear. And she's got just that pop of colour with the turquoise in there, which is gorgeous, gorgeous. On a nice silver chain, a little mini bail there as well, and all in silver with the detail of the beak there, and sitting perched on a branch there as well. And I just think that's absolutely gorgeous. £55 this one, and just nothing beats Kingfishers, does it, when you catch a sight of that blue, and they're just, you have to be really super quick because they flit so fast, and they're just absolutely beautiful. And I learned today, I've been writing because these are on the website today, and I've been learning all about Kingfishers today, and apparently only the righteous can see a kingfisher. So that includes me. Who knew? Who knew? Now, the Greek word for kingfisher is halcyon, and that is where we get the expression halcyon days from. In ancient Greek myth, the kingfisher was said to make a nest of fish bones and put that nest into the sea with the eggs in and leave the eggs to incubate. And the gods, because they wanted to protect the kingfisher, would give them lovely, nice weather for the time of the incubation, which was just before, 7 days before and 7 days after the winter solstice. And so those calm days in ancient Greece, when the sea was calm and the weather was lovely, were known as halcyon days, halcyon being the kingfisher, when the gods made the weather lovely for them. Isn't that lovely? Georgina says, oh no, I'll never see one. I'm sure you will. I'm sure you're righteous enough. Very miserly weather. If you're not from Derbyshire, miserly is when it's drizzly and there's a little bit of mist there as well. And I've never been so convinced of the fact that Adam has become Derbyshire. Adam, my husband, if you haven't met him, is from Staffordshire, from Tamworth, and he's obviously moved to Derbyshire, very fortunately for me, when he met me. And yeah, and sometimes he just comes out with the Derbyshire phrase, and I go, oh, you're it's only taken 20 years, but you're a proper Derbyshire person. And the other day he was describing Kingfisher weather, and he said, yeah, it just needs to be a bit miserly. And I said, oh, I'm so proud. Miserly, it does though. And fast running water as well. A mating pair of these kingfishers, by the way, can catch up to 115 fish in a day, if you can believe it. So very, very quick, very efficient. Beautiful. £55 the mini pendant, and here is his big brother, so the bigger pendant as well. If you prefer something a little bit bigger and bolder, here is the big Kingfisher pendant, again on his perch there. And if you know, they spear the fish that they catch, so they have their own perch, their own peg that they like to sit on, and they just dive in for the fish, and then they pop them on the perch and spear them. Absolutely incredible birds, and just that incredible colour as well. Very good at camouflaging, unfortunately, if you want to see them. It's yeah, so they can be quite difficult to catch sight of. Now, there is definitely a kingfisher on the Chesterfield Canal. I've been reliably informed. There are some in Bakewell as well, on the park, just where the river bends, and on Matlock Park as well, Matlock Bath. Well, there might be in Matlock Park, but I've only ever seen them in Matlock Bath in the park there as well. So lots of places to see these beautiful little birds. This bigger one, let me show you side by side so you've got a comparison of the size. He's quite a bit bigger. And you could layer these, of course, if you fancied a family of kingfisher. Kingfisher or kingfishers? Kingfishers. You could layer them up if that's what you wanted to do, but that's the difference in size. So the mini one really is mini, and the large one just that little bit larger as well. And I'll try that on for you so you can see. Leslie says, you must have his catch in the shop with that fabulous necklace of sparkling fish. Yes, oh, that's very true. That must be the Kingfisher necklace that provided all the fish for that necklace. He would be very hard at work, wouldn't he? There we are. Let me show you this one on. And I'll pop that there so you can see. There, we'll just hold him up. Obviously, he's sitting a little bit higher because he's out of the milieu of my pendants. But there we go. And as always, this one, 16, 18 or 20-inch chain. And he is just lovely. I just love him. Linda says, sorry, but I'm still at Chatsworth Fair. Oh, Linda, you're dedicated. Thank you. No apologies necessary. I hope you're having a wonderful time. How lovely. And we'll have to catch up next week. You'll have to catch up on catch up. I shall put this on Facebook Watch so you'll be able to see all of the kingfishers. £105 this pendant then. And that's the big one. And of course, these prices include the chain. If you haven't watched us before, every time I show you a pendant, the prices include the chain as well. Let's sort out my necklaces there. Pendants. There, back to normal again. So what have you all been up to this week? Have you had a lovely week? We've certainly had lovely weather. Caught quite a few of us out today, didn't it? Quite a few of you did exactly the same as I did. I had a little shorty jumper today that I took to put on over my dress because when I got up this morning it felt chilly. It wasn't chilly. I mean, this is how spoilt we've been this summer because it must have been, what, I don't know, maybe 15 degrees maybe when I got up this morning. So not cold in any sense of the word, but I thought, oh gosh, I might have to take a jump. I have to put something over my shoulders. And quite a few of you did the same. You came into the shop and went, oh, it's so warm out there. And it is still really warm. It's been nice because we've been taking Heathcliff out in the evening when it's a little bit cooler as well. And it makes for a really nice walk. And for somebody who is consistently cold, I'm always cold. It's been really nice because I've just not been having to worry. I mean, I am well known in our family. I've got my mum, because she's an angel, bought me some turtle dove gloves, and they keep your wrists warm, and I've always got those in my bag even when it's sort of 40 degrees, and I haven't had to wear them. It's been great when I've been going out on the night. So yes, the weather has definitely some perks. I've got the earrings as well. Let me show you the stud earrings for these Kingfisher first. And these are, again, a really nice size. They just sit on your ear there. And they're pierced, because I know that you like to know, they're more of a top piercing, if that makes sense. So they're going to sit off your ear. So it's like your ear is the perch, if you can see. And they're going to sit just off your ear. They're a really nice size, the studs, but again, they're not heavy. They're not sort of going to pull your ear down. They are in a silver, but they have got the amber in there as well. And obviously the amber pieces are really nice and light. The back, just let me show you, is open. So all the light streams through that amber and really makes it glow, and I think that makes it so pretty. The post, stem and post, is very cleverly hidden behind Kingy's head, so you can't see from the front, and it's a stem and post fitting there that you can see from the side, so a little butterfly back on there. And they sit just beautifully. Again, a real flash of colour when they're in your ear, and I do like a stud, and I'm sure we've had this conversation many times before. I wear both, so I wear studs and drops. You often see me in drops, but I do like to wear studs when I'm out and about, when I'm taking Heathcliff out and that kind of thing. So these would be great for them. These ones are £55, and that's the stud. And then I've got the drop, and the drops are a little bit bigger. So the stud, broadly, I'm just checking to see if I'm telling you right, the stud is about the same size as the small pendant, and the drop, it's not quite the same size as the big pendant, but here's the drop. A really nice chubby kingfisher. We've got the light bouncing a lot tonight. There we go. Just turn him sideways. As I always say, what makes a good piece of jewellery makes a terrible photograph, because it bounces the light everywhere, which is exactly what you want from your earrings when you're wearing them. So they've got a really nice drop to them. That's how they sit in your ear. So a really nice twinkly drop. And you can wear them, obviously, if you wanted to wear them the other side, so beaks out, then you could do that as well. Or you could wear them beaks in, whichever you prefer, looking like they're whispering in your ear. And we've got the turquoise at the top there. Look at the detail on the wings. I just love that. And again, the texture of his perch that he's sitting on. Oh dear, are you still suffering from ennui? I am sorry. Good boy. Wonderful texture, and I think that really makes the piece. It's just those little extra bits, those little thoughtful touches, which really make and elevate a piece from just a pair of earrings to a little work of art. And they sit just beautifully in your ear with a nice twinkly drop. You'll be pleased to know, most of you will be pleased to know, that they're on the Continental Clasps. So let me show you here. So if you haven't seen these before, this is how they work. They've got a little lever back there, and they hook through like a normal hook and then clip up at the side. So they're really nice and secure. Now I know there's a couple of you that really don't like the Continental Clasps and you much prefer the shepherd's hook, more traditional. That's absolutely fine. If you want to have these on the shepherd's hooks, just let me know and I can swap them over for you. 'Tis the work of, well, about 10 minutes. It actually takes me longer to find what I've done with the shepherd's hooks than it does to change them. So if you're planning to come in and you want those doing, then it's always a good idea to let me know in advance. And of course, I can do that if you buy online as well. You just need to add it into the notes that you'd like them on the shepherd's hooks instead of the Continental Clasps, and we can do that for you. No change in price, so that's fine. And those ones, the drop earrings, are £95. So that's, oh, hello, I didn't expect you to do that. Come on then, if you come in. Yes, I'm talking to these people here. They're all listening to you. Yes. He says, don't take any notice of the jewellery. It should be a show about Cairn Terrier puppies. I don't think everybody agrees with you. £95 then, the drops. And you love those. They're going to transition your wardrobe right the way through from summer to autumn. And of course, they've got the December birthstone in there as well, so you'll be able to wear them all the way through the year. And Gail says, sorry, I'm just taking a quick look and hello, Gail. On our way to Greece on the motorbike. Oh, that's so exciting. Just in a hotel in Switzerland. Oh, fabulous. Love Kingfishers. Me too, Gail. They're beautiful, aren't they? Oh, I hope you have a fabulous, fabulous holiday. We're looking forward to seeing all your pics in Sparkle Pics when you get back. Have a wonderful time. Very lovely of you to stop in as well, all the way from Switzerland. Thank you. So that's the drop earrings for the Kingfisher. Now, of course, because it's coming up to autumn, I can show you brooches. And I know that we wear brooches all the way through the year, but it feels like one of the things that I look forward to about the cooler days is that I can start wearing little jackets and we can put these brooches on there. And this is the Kingfisher brooch. He's a lovely size and I love just how he kind of sits there, takes in the world and just studies. You can have a bit of fun with him as well, because of course you can have let me just move in a little, so you can have here, he's obviously looking at the necklaces that I'm wearing, or you could pop him on the other side and have him looking out and seeing what's going on in the world. He's a really nice size. He's not too big. Again, he's nice and lightweight, so if you've got a lighter jacket, then he's not going to pull that lapel down. He's got a really nice, secure roll catch on the back, if you can see that. And again, we've left that amber nice and clear. What? So it's got letting a lot of light through the centre. That's a really lovely, lovely brooch to wear. And they make a fabulous suite as well if you do wear them all together, or if you just fancied that flash of colour, then the brooch, either of them, to be honest, the brooch or the earrings or the pendant worn alone are fabulous. They're just going to have that little bit of interest in there. And I love that. So that is the Kingfisher brooch at £90. So that's the Kingfisher suite. Now, the majority of those pieces are online. They will be at the end of the show. The pieces that aren't will be probably by tomorrow morning. So they'll all be on there. So that's very exciting. So you'll be able to have a closer look. Now, when I was putting the show together tonight, I like to have a think about what I'm going to show you. And I wanted to show you the Kingfishers because I'm really excited about those. But how naughty is that? Heathcliff, what are you doing up there? So I wanted to show you the Kingfishers tonight, specifically because they've got that nice end of summer feel to them, because they've got the bright turquoise and they've got the amber. But I also know that you love one-off pieces, so I wanted to show you some one-offs, and I've got two spectacular one-off pieces tonight. This is the first, and this is just a sensational piece. She's a brooch. She's in copper and silver, all handmade, and we've got that pin on the back, the roll catch, very cleverly hidden. Now I have let that pin, can you see, go nice and dark, so she magically disappears into the center of the butterfly. And I just love that it's got kind of a Makunagani, you know, the Japanese sword. It's got that kind of feel to it, with the copper and the silver kind of folded in, and that glorious contrast. I love the size of this piece. She's a really nice statement piece as a brooch. And again, I think you could wear her here as well. If you've got a high-necked shirt, she'd look fab. And she's just absolutely sensational. She's £60 and just one of these now. And I just adore that piece. Absolutely love, love, love. Gorgeous. And then sticking on that butterfly theme, I've got the most amazing pendant. If you're a fan of statement pendants, have a look at this. Isn't she absolutely gorgeous? We're sticking with the amber, and we've got amethyst in there as well. And she is just such an incredible size. She's on a lovely snake chain. Let me just pop her around so you can see just what a statement she is. Look how she sits. She's just wow, isn't she? You could wear her if you wanted to dilute her a little bit. You could wear her on a slightly longer chain and she would still look just as sensational. But what a piece. I love the silver work in this as well. It's almost woven. Let me fasten her up and then I'll show you as a close-up. There we go. So almost woven around those gemstones there, the glorious amber cabochon, the beautiful amethyst cabochon as well, birthstone for February. And she's just an absolutely sensational piece. She's £120. And again, that's including the chain. And I just love her. And these are the pieces that somebody asked me today. Do you ever get pieces that you see that you think, I'm just not selling them? I'm just not, nobody's having them. I want them. And I said, yeah, more often than you think, actually. And they are two of those pieces because, oh my goodness, I just love them. I adore them. But of course, it's my job to create collections for you, not just for me. So these ones, oh yeah, I wanted to show you tonight. I also wanted to show you and have a talk about the ring of the week. Georgina says, gorgeous, wow, sensational. They are amazing, aren't they? I love them. Love, love, love them. The birthstone of the month this month is Sapphire. And I adore Sapphire. If you've watched me a few times or even once probably, then you might know that I'm a fan of the kind of blues and purples in gemstones. I love Blue John. I wear a lot of Labradorite, and Sapphire, obviously, well actually Sapphire comes in every colour apart from red. If it's red, it's a ruby. There you go. So they're both part of the same family. So ruby is red and sapphire is every other colour. So blue, green, pink, yellow. Excuse me. Excuse me for a moment. Heathcliff, get down. No. He's so disappointed. We've got the piano just at the side, which I'm not going to show you because it's a horrendous mess. And we've got his bones on there. We keep, not his bones, obviously, dog bones, dog chews. We keep them on there, and he's twigged that now. He's worked that out. And so what he does, if he's feeling very naughty, then he jumps, and he can jump about 5 feet now. So you can actually, and he just starts ragging things. So he's really naughty. Very, very naughty. Good job, we love him. Becky says, love sapphires. Yes. Yes, you have got Queenie, the most amazing sapphire. I love sapphires as well. They are just gorgeous. So every colour, right the way through from pink, green, yellow, orange, blue, of course, and we always think of blue. And blue is what I'm going to show you this evening. She's one of my favourite pieces. I just absolutely adore her, and I'm going to show you. Let me just take my big ring off. I've got my animal handlers just come downstairs. Adam's just come to see Heathcliff. And this is the piece that I wanted to show you tonight. She's our gorgeous Peacock Swirl ring. She's 18 karat white gold. She's blue sapphire and the gorgeous diamonds in the centre there. And I just absolutely adore her. She is wonderful. I love the swirl. I love the fact that the sapphire, can you see those marquee shape? And they just sparkle so beautifully. and they catch the light and set off those diamonds just wonderfully as well. I just think she's absolutely gorgeous. Such an unusual shape, and she kind of draws the eye, so she pulls you in from this bottom and takes you right the way on the journey, right round the swirl into those diamonds in the centre. She's very, I need to say very prominent, but that's not what I mean. She actually sits very nicely on the finger, but she's a gorgeous statement piece. You can definitely see her across a room, and she sparkles just wonderfully. She's set in this lovely claw setting, so each piece, let me just bring her in here, each gemstone, each sapphire, each diamond is all claw set, and then underneath, can you see? So she sits just up from the finger and lets that light just stream in there, looking absolutely beautiful. She's got a nice substantial shank, a nice band, but when you're wearing her, that just fades into the background and your sapphire and diamonds are the star of the show. And here the sapphire is definitely the star, and the diamonds are just that supporting act in there. But what a supporting act. Absolutely love them. Just gorgeous. And she looks sensational to wear. She's not heavy, so she is a nice big piece, but she's not too weighty. She isn't going to lean because of the beautiful spread of the diamonds and sapphires. And she is our ring of the week this week. I absolutely love her. She'll be on our website soon. She's over on Acorn's website if you do want to have a closer look. And she is £2,665, 2665. And she is just wonderful. I love her. And that's the birthstone of the month as well, Sapphire. Also not the birthstone, but also the stone for a 45th wedding anniversary as well. How wonderful. And that is my show for you tonight. That's my lovely, lovely jewellery. I hope you enjoyed it as much as I did. Now, these pieces are going to be online. The majority of the Kingfishers are there now, and the rest are going to be over the weekend. I'm over at Dawn tomorrow from 10 o'clock until 5 o'clock. So do pop in and say hello. If you're passing, come and try on some of our beautiful jewellery and have a look and see what glorious temptation resides inside our shop. Thank you so much for joining me. Sarah says, have a lovely weekend. Thank you, Sarah. You too. Whatever you're doing, have a wonderful time. And remember, until next we meet, eat, sleep, sparkle, repeat. And I'll see you soon. Bye, everybody. See you soon. Bye.